Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis of the spine. My earliest memory of the term was in a literature class in college, when a classmate read it out from the prose A Doll's House. I didn't know anything about it back then. I soon found out that TB is a big deal, and not really treatment-wise, but how people in India perceive it. While studying journalism, I did a story on the disease, on how women TB patients have a tough time in society.
Men said what troubled them was the physical illness, we kept coughing and we have fever, we're having chest pain, we're not able to go to work. The women said it's the sadness which worries us, it's the mental agony of having a disease and which others may look down upon. That was more worrying for them than the physical, which was a very striking difference which we noted. So when a woman has TB, child development suffers. Right? We have seen children dropping out of school, and their nutrition suffers. So it has a lot of indirect effect on the family.
The story was almost perfect, except for one thing. As hard as I tried, I could not find a single woman who would admit on camera that she had TB.
My name is Rhea Lobo, and I had TB.
There, I said it. No big deal. But I'll tell you what it took for me to say it out loud. First, it took 4 years. Second, a lot of guts. Because I live in a society where if you say you had TB, the first reaction is, stay away. Or if you're a girl, like in my case, who will marry you? Well, who would have thought? But I did get married. Happily married.
I was diagnosed with bone TB in February 2008. I was given the wrong medicines for 1.5 months because the hospital had lost my biopsy report. By the time a duplicate report was issued, I was given the wrong dosage of medicines with respect to my body weight. And why is that so bad? Because you run the risk of getting drug resistant. By April 2008, I began feeling an ache around my neck. It started to swell, and that was when I was diagnosed with lymph node TB. I took medicines for 1.5 years. The reason I'm sharing my story with you today is because I do not want you to make the same mistakes that I did. Firstly, always get a second opinion. Try to get a third if you can. It all helps to put things in perspective for you. No matter what anybody tells you, only lung TB is contagious. If you have TB in your lymph nodes or any other part of your body, it is not contagious. So if you have lung TB and you start coughing, please cover your mouth. In fact, even if you don't have lung TB and you start coughing, just cover your mouth, because it shows the people around you that you care enough. Always take your medicines on time. Remember, you are not fighting common cold here. You do not want to run the risk of getting drug resistant. And eat well. Forget about dieting, forget about losing weight. This is the time your health takes #1 priority, like it always should. And if TB has left any scars on you, whether it's visible or not, I want you to remember one thing. You look more beautiful with those scars. TB has made me the person that I am today. Strong, bold, confident. I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. So fight TB and stay beautiful.